for Boothby.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Employment and Workplace Relations. How will the Albanese Labor government's reforms to employment services help get more Australians into jobs?
Call to the Minister for Employment and the Minister for Workplace Relations.
Well, thank you, Speaker. I'd like to thank the member for Boothby for that question, but also her absolute huge contribution she's made to reforming employment services. Under this Labor government, we've seen the lowest average unemployment rate of any government in the last 50 years. We've seen the creation of more than 1.2 million jobs, and in the past 12 months, we've seen more than 128,000 more Australians in work. But unfortunately, there are still too many Australians missing out on the benefits of work, because for decades our employment services system has treated everyone the same, regardless of their skills, experience or their barriers to work that they face. Around 1 in 5 Workforce Australia participants have been in employment services for 5 years or more, almost double than a decade ago. We must change the system to provide more targeted support and better calibrate employment services that help Australians into jobs. So today I announce that our government is embarking on the largest reforms of our employment service system in 30 years. Reforms that will help job seekers get the right support at the right time. Reforms that will deliver improved value for money by directing resources to where they needed to go the most. And of course, these reforms build on the very important work done by the member for Bruce as chair of the Select Committee, and I'd like to recognise all the members of that committee for their very substantial report. The system overhaul that we are reforming will be centred around 4 main changes. The first and most important change is we are ending the one-size-fits-all approach to servicing. We are creating 3 distinct high-quality service streams offering different intensity of support depending on an individual's distance from the labour market. The second change is the introduction of effective mutual obligations that are designed to actually help people get a suitable job and that are calibrated to a person's distance from the labour market. Third, we're overhauling the assessment and triaging process, so barriers to employment are identified early. And fourth, we are introducing a new planning process which supports people to develop employment goals and works towards them. Our government has committed in this budget $312 million as a down payment to establish the key new elements of this system, because every person in our employment services system, no matter how far they are from the labour market, deserves a clear pathway to employment.